So now that I've finished my Google form, now that I filled out all of my questions, I'm ready to go ahead and create my QR code. And if you haven't done this before, it's pretty simple. So I'm going to go up here to send, and I'm going to find the link for the form. I'm going to copy the link, and then I'm going to open a separate tab and do a search for the QR code generator. Now there's a variety of these that you can choose from. The one that I like is theqrcodegenerator.com. It usually shows up as the second option. So when you click on that, it gives you the chance to put in, instead of free text, a URL, which is what I have. So I'm going to paste the link for my URL in there. And this over here on the right hand side is actually the QR code. So I can choose to save this, which I should do. And when I'm choosing a file name, I'm actually putting in the location of where I would post this QR code. Okay, so in this case, let's say it was for the trophy case. This is where the QR code would actually be placed. Okay, so this makes it easy because I'm going to have a bunch of different QR codes, and if I have to go back and find one to print it, I'll be able to figure out which is which. So I'm naming it with the trophy case. I'm going to save it as a PNG and hit save. Okay, so it should save a copy to my desktop or to my downloads here. So I can also choose to shorten this URL if I want, or I can choose another Google shortener or tiny URL, something like that. So if my students, for example, don't have a QR code reader, but they have a Chromebook and they're walking around the school with that instead, they could technically type in the shortened URL and still have access to the form. So sometimes I give them both options, especially if their QR code reader is not working, then they have the option to type in the URL here as well. So once I have my once I have my QR code, I can go ahead and print it, and I write very specifically after I print it, I write the location of where the QR code should go in the school. So again, I'm not getting them mixed up. So in this case, as soon as I print it, I would write on the back of it trophy case, so that when it comes time for me to actually set these up around the school, I'm not getting them confused.